But from immediately, her spirit was so sweet, and she was so like all about it, and I really loved that. So we met for the first time at vocal rehearsal, and she came in and she's just kind of like chilling and sitting back. But again, her spirit, I was like, yeah, she's exactly what I thought she was going to be. So she is here, and I'll tell you even more once she get on the stage. You ready back there? She ready? Okay, so let's clap her up here and make her feel comfortable. Cherimondis J. You can sit here. That's your mic. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. She ain't wearing shoes either, so that's what we're doing. All the legs. Welcome.
Hi.
I'm so excited to have you here. So I would like to tell them what you're in school for and what you're doing.
Yes, so I am currently a senior studying piano performance, specifically classical concert piano at OSU, and I am going to be graduating this year. Ayo!
Oh, y'all failed. OH. I too failed, but I'll put it on y'all. I'm just listening. Cherimondis has released a project which you are going to hear 4 songs from on tonight. But before we get to that, we're gonna go to the beginning and where you got your starter, where you decided that music, this is it for me.
Ooh, that's such a big question. Well, my entire family is full of musicians. All of the females in my family can sing. Some can sing. Specifically, my mom, even though she won't admit it, but she can sing. It started, I guess, like in church choir. Mom would sing, Nana would sing, my aunt would sing, and it was all a cappella. And so I heard what they were doing, and I just remember being like so enthusiastic about it, like this is amazing. And how I got my start is just that music has always been there through every section of my life, through every part of my life. And how I knew that it was for me is actually pretty funny, because I originally did not want to be a musician. I wanted to be a doctor. When I was 2, I was like, I really love helping people, and I want to help people. So I thought, well, if I get a lab coat and if I go to medical school, then I can help people that way. But I didn't realize that music helps people too, and music helps me. So how I learned that it was for me is, long story short, it was an aha moment. It was one of those things where you realize that you could never see yourself doing something else because this is what you were supposed to do. And this is it for me.
Do you have a favorite song to perform? Like if you could only sing one of your songs forever on a loop, which song would that be?
Damn. On a loop?
On a loop.
Probably Milk and Honey, because, and some people think that it's like naughty, but it's not. It's actually about self-care, just so you know.
I mean,
It's very, very smooth. It's very buttery. And what I love about it is because when I wrote it, I didn't realize that it would have an impact on me just as much as it would have an impact on other people. I'm always running around. I'm always so busy. I'm always doing things. And I forget to take care of myself. I forget to drink water. I forget to eat. And sometimes, like, sleeping as a college student is borderline impossible. So, but when I take that time for myself, that is the time that is my milk and honey. So I think I could sing that. Okay. For sure.
So I was going to ask, if I was introducing you to someone, like, listen to this girl, will it be the first song I should play? So I'll just play Milk and Honey.
Milk and Honey.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Stage or studio?
Stage. Always.
And let's see. I'm going to skip to the audience. Does anyone in the audience have a question for Cherimondis? J Esquire is ready.
Yep. I'm going to start it off.
And on the move.
My first question is, Do you think that your classical beginnings, um, do do they make you have an advantage or disadvantage when it comes to you making your own original music?
Mm, no, actually, it's no advantage whatsoever. Just because classical music and being in the classical field is very difficult. Just because they teach you write what's on the page, like read what's on the page. Don't do anything else. Don't stray from that. You have to know exactly what Bach wanted. You have to live inside of Beethoven's skin, and it's very stressful because you don't get to venture outside of that. Now, I had the absolute pleasure of having teachers that weren't so strict in that matter. They always pushed me to do something, even if I didn't have faith in myself to do it. So that, in some regard, not exactly having classical experience, but just having people who have always pushed me to strive further than what I think that I'm capable of doing. That is what gives me an advantage.
Period. Here's a question.
Who is your top female and top male vocalist?
I can't see anything. My top male, ooh, male would be somewhere in between Prince and Michael Jackson. Female, shoot. These are some hard questions. I wish I had time to think about them. There's so many amazing female artists. There's an artist whose name I cannot remember, but she did play with Parliament and Funkadelic, and my mom knows exactly who I'm talking about because
Kendra? Her name Kendra?
no,
It ain't Kendra.
it's a song. There's
I'm
a
weak.
song that I really really love, and it's my mom's favorite song. That woman is incredible, and so I can't remember her name, but if you come to me after the show, I will find it and I will tell you her name.
That's all right. They got computers in their pocket. They better figure it out.
All the information right there in your pocket. We have any more questions in the audience?
Yes. So, hi, my name is Preston, and I'm one of your
Wait a
biggest
minute.
fans. So, my question for you is, now that you're about to graduate, what are you working on next?
Well, I fully intend to take a break afterwards because being a student is so mentally exhausting and it's quite taxing, especially when you don't get to do what you really enjoy, which for me is music. But after I take a break, I plan on working on my music full time, on top of like having a job, of course, because bills. But I
Adulting.
adulting, yeah. Yeah, I am currently working on a new album, which will be my technically second album. And this is way more crazy, way more large sound. And it's a part of a trilogy that I came up when I was 14, is 3 separate albums, although the first one wasn't really an album, it was an EP. It was Cherimondis Unleashed. The second one, of which you'll hear some songs for tonight, is Dove Archer, which has already been released. And then this next one that I fully plan on releasing is going to be called, which no one has heard this yet, Phoenix J. And it's a trilogy about my life and slowly working my way up from cocoon stage to butterfly stage. So
That's beautiful.
Yes, butterfly.
Let's
We have
take
time
one
for
more.
one more. If
Yep,
there
let's
is
take
one
one more.
more, there's one up here. Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm just curious how you went from a vocal background to a classical piano, and are you going to use that classical piano in your vocal future?
I love that. That's a good question. And I have my mother to thank for this. So as a baby, my mom would play, I had a baby CD. And when she would play it, it was all classical. It was Bach, Beethoven, it was Chopin, some Rachmaninoff. And I grew up with that. I grew up with various different influences, not just like gospel or classical, but also thanks to my dad, funk and soul and rock. And so all of that combined together just kind of made me. So it's interesting how things work out and how life works out, because you never know the different paths of which you're going to take or what is going to lead you somewhere. But it all kind of led me here. So.
And again, I'm Jay Esquire with questions from the audience.
Questions from, that's a new segment. We're going to come up with a thing
Bye. Yeah, we got to do something.
to play it. Like, question.
It's all good.
What was her name? Jeanette Washington?
Jeanette, nope.
At least they tried.
All right. Dinner party question. You get to have a dinner party. You get to invite 5 artists, dead or alive, to eat, drink, be merry, whatever with. Who's coming to your dinner party?
Michael and Prince are just always going to be there.
Okay.
Erykah Badu, I'd love to talk to her. I love to talk to Bootsy Collins as well because the man is like a musical genius. And then 5.
One more. It's a lot of weed. I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Damn. You know what? I'm just going to say Brandy for the sake of time.
Brandy is a very common answer to this question. Like, 9 times out of 10 when I ask artists, Brandy somehow is at the table.
My brain is blanking on every artist I've ever
It might
heard.
be Pink, but Brandy is there. It might be, I don't know, Blondie. Brandy is still at the table. Are you ready for some Cherimondis music? Because I'm ready. About to get real sexy up in here. Coming to the stage already, on the stage, Cherimondis J.
Your hair is like poetry, crafted from the finest ink, written on the softest piece of paper. Your eyes are like the freshest wine, cut straight from the vine. I could get lost in you. And your skin is so lush, makes me wanna run to. And your skin is so lush, makes me wanna love. Makes me wanna love. 'Cause you're my oxytocin. Hold me like a potion. Give me all devotion. that only a painter could see. Colors that are too vivid for the naked eye, but exist within our spaces. Our bodies, they're like pictures, finely printed from the highest quality brush, so that every curve and every crevice is symmetrical to the next. And although there may be darkness on the inside, we are all made from love.
It's kind of hot up here. This next song, Milk and Honey, as I said before, it is about self-love, about self-care, about taking care of yourself. And in the society that we live in, everything is rushed. Everything is like hustle, 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 but you don't get to relax. So this is not just a reminder for everyone, but it is a reminder for me as well.
You can milk and honey. You know you want me. Drink some of it, just want some of it. Milk and honey, you know you want me. Drink some of it, just want some of it. Y'all, oh my God, y'all don't understand. I'm a little higher. You might just reach the top. Go a little faster. Please don't stop. Oh, please don't stop. Oh, go a little further. I know, 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 I know. Ice cream, oh, ice cream, ice cream. song, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to Natelies. They're my singers, my beautiful singers. My king over here, Preston, aka Kindred. The queen, Monique, Maverick. On keys, Chuck. On other keys, Donovan Mitchell. On drums, I'm blanking on his name, but I love him. And J Cole, okay. You know, we all have this innate superpower. Does anyone here know that? Probably not. It's so easy. You breathe in and out. The breath can do wonders. Don't believe me? Listen. I think I can wait for a minute, wait for a minute. I think I can stop for a minute, stop for a minute. I think I can jump for a minute, jump for a minute, 'cause I ain't in no rush for me, ain't no rush for me. Oh, ain't no rush for me. Oh, ain't Cherimondis J. Thank you.
This was her first time performing with a band. I wanted to make sure y'all knew that. And also that she produced her songs, meaning she sat in the studio and played the instruments. Like she did that herself, like all of this stuff, produced it, wrote it. So she's absolutely phenomenal. This was so nice. I just wanted to say, I've been doing this for 11, 12 years in Columbus, hosting shows, putting together shows, curating shows, booking artists, booking bands, paying people, working on my own music, hosting a podcast, taking care of kids. I have 3 kids. I have a 9-month-old. It's the new edition. So this is like my second show back since the pandemic and having a new baby and a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old. So I'm at home breastfeeding, booking artists, making flyers, and like promoting the shows. So I am so blessed, and I'm so happy to see the turnout that we had tonight. This means so much to me. When I used to dream of what what would a show look like if I could do the show I really wanted to do, this is it. So this is a big, big deal for me, and I'm excited that you are all here to see the first one because I have so much planned going into the year, the rest of the year. Mommy brain. So we're gonna end with some Janet. Another thing that I do, or I'm trying out, is I ask Facebook to pick a song for me. So somebody in California